Objection, Your Honor. Officer Marshall, doesn't it strike you as odd? That is, you being called to testify like this? After all, you weren't in the security room at the time of the crime. And yet you It's quite simple. You left a very large trail behind at the scene. Or to be exact, a handprint. Objection, Your Honor. I only wish it were, officer. You see, your fingerprints were covered in blood. Blood-stained fingerprints were at the crime scene. Blood was wiped away. However, luminol tests clearly revealed this. Well, Officer Marshall? I take it you have an explanation then, Officer Marshall? About the bloodstained fingerprints? Witness's explanation does appear valid, although there's room for doubt. Gladly, Your Honor. This guy's hiding something. I could feel it. Now's my chance to prove it. Hold it. That's because you, how did you put it, pay your respects once a month? So it's his own locker. Apparently his fingerprint data was never removed from the locker's programming. He must have been using the fingerprint lock all this time without even knowing it. Hold it. What about the bloody handprint? Please explain. Hold it. Chances of that happening are 1,000,000 to 1. Hold it. Unrelated? True, he does have a point. Homonyms. Hold it. How'd you know that? There's a blood stain on at the scene, thought to be left by the murderer. That's right. It's found on Detective Gumshoe's locker. However, no fingerprints were detected on the handprint. True, we did. So the murderer was wearing gloves. Happened to place their hand on top of Officer Marshall's fingerprint. The security tape. Something's not right. No, it is not getting us anywhere. Still quite a few unanswered questions.
Hold it!
Hold it. What do you mean by that? No, I did not say that.
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. That video is next to useless. It's full of blind spots. Places you can't see. The camera's panning back and forth. The floor is not shown. If someone was familiar with the camera's position, he could leave the room without being caught on tape.
Objection!
I wasn't making speculations, Mr. Edgeworth. I know exactly what happened. Very well. Allow me to point out your mistake there, Officer Marshall, and my evidence. I hear you there, Edgeworth. Now, pay very close attention, everyone. I'm only going to be able to show you this once. Take a look at the far left-hand side. Once this actually shows. Not yet. Now, watch this. Bingo! Right there.
Take that!
There you go. Bringing our attention back to the security camera is a mistake I'm afraid you'll never soon forget, Officer Marshall. Very well. You can clearly be seen in this video. The key lies in a certain locker shown in the video. The locker with the white cloth sticking out. That was the witnesses, I believe. Let's rewind the video a bit, shall we? Now watch this. See? No white cloth. What is the meaning of this, Officer Marshall? When the crime took place, the white cloth wasn't there. Then it suddenly appeared. There's only one explanation. Officer Marshall, you were in the evidence room at the time of the crime. What's more, you opened your locker when the camera was turned away. Sure about that? I'm not buying it. Nope. I'm not buying it. This guy's not just playing dumb. He really doesn't know. You're the only person who can open that particular locker. You wanna call my bluff? Fine. Gladly. Alright, alright, Officer Marshall. You wanna call my bluff? Gladly. I'll play your little game.
Take that!
Here you go. Fingerprint sensor. Yup. Oh, looks like he's starting to sweat. We talked about this earlier today. The lockers can only be opened by the detectives they belong to. Well, Detective Gumshoe did mention something about this. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't even know about the fingerprint locks. Bingo. So, Sheriff, what do you have to say in 8 words or less? Witness, please explain yourself. I assure you, this is no joke, Officer Marshall. Now then, please tell us what you were doing in the evidence room at the time of the crime. Answer the question. That's all right, Officer Marshall. I believe we can figure out the rest from here. Take a look at these floor plans. There's no place for someone to hide in the evidence room. Yet, Officer Meekins did not see Officer Marshall. That's right, the only possible conclusion. Bingo. I know exactly where he was. Right over here.
Take that!
Officer Marshall was standing right here. Exactly. Correct, unless that man was not Detective Goodman. I believe the victim in the video is Officer Marshall. It was you dressed up like Detective Goodman.
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. May I point out, though, that Officer Meekins did not know Detective Goodman? He also testified about the man's reaction when confronted. Something about the officer's story puzzled me. If the man had his ID card, why didn't he just show it? That's true. He would have needed it to enter the evidence room. So he must have been carrying it.